she doesn't want them, we take them. We're not gonna steal, but if she doesn't want them... I have a key. I have a funny key. They'll be disappointed. I cannot stay here. They left us something else, too. Hello? This place is locked. A locked gate. The key. We can open it with the funny key. It fits! We won!
My gate!
Oh!
Our gate! Yes, sir. You are right. You broke the key! You broke the key of the lock! No, she broke it. You make a mess of things! Yes, sir. Do you want to be here forever? No, sir. I am disappointed. Yes, I know you are, and I apologize. Pick this up! Yes, sir. Pick this up now! You know what the captain says. Clean garden, clean conscience, sir. Do not let this happen again! No, sir. Do not let this happen again! No, sir. Do you wish to see the light of day? Yes, sir, I do.
We have to find another way out of here.
Welcome, old friend, to my domain, a land lit by moonlight and sodden by rain. The girl you are guiding will need your assistance to conquer the giant's most dreadful resistance. But your omni-view powers were sadly corrupted back when her escape was last interrupted. Though do not despair, for you have one ability which may set her free of this evil facility. Her phone is equipped with the means to record the data I seek and prodigiously hoard. That shovel before you was left by the giant. If you scan it for me, I would be most compliant. The knowledge it yields is absolute treasure. We'll look out for each other, measure for measure.
I wish to discuss something. Where is that steamroller of yours?
Mama? In the office.
He sleeps most hours of the day.
If something unfortunate were to compromise our research in any way, and this goes for both of you, I want you to execute Directive 95.
Is the arrival at risk?
Are we expecting an attack, sir?
I expect nothing, but I anticipate everything. If this zone is boarded by any government agency, or if we are aggressed by terrorist action, you will carry out 95. Understood? Dr. Amash, you look sour.
It is... Sir, I am afraid I cannot personally execute such a directive.
Dr. Perez.
We are scientists.
Then you will enlist the skill set of someone or something that is willing to break a mirror for metamorphosis. Do you know of someone like this?
We do, sir.
When he wakes up, we will explain it to him.
That gate was a dead end, but there may be a door somewhere in this graveyard that we can explore. For here in God's acre, where souls come to rot, is a way to the next world, and X marks the spot.
The theoretical state of DNA is that you could store the total world information, which is 120 zettabytes, at least in 2011, in about 4 comes with DNA.
It appears you are trying to open a door in a way that won't work but used to before. It requires a PIN code which you don't possess. In addition to that, your Omni's a mess. Until all your powers are working again, keep an eye out for the relevant PIN.
I will hold on to this.
These petri dish samples were earlier means of storing all knowledge within human genes. To play back an encrypted audio scene, look for the sequencing data machine.
We should respect the dead.
Paul, I keep finding you here.
No,
What is the matter?
nothing. I was tending to...
You must quit spinning your wheels here. It is bad for your work.
He was our first.
I understand. But I am telling you this as your friend. This could get you in trouble. What do they think when they see you here?
Why would they be watching?
They are always watching. Derringer monitors the water in the moat.
That false crisis. In my country, too, there is a water crisis.
Abal, do not get political on me.
Terminus drinks more water than all the mirrors combined.
You are changing the subject. Have any of the mirrors died of thirst? Did this one here die of thirst? Look, I'm telling you. If they see you mourning them in this way, it will not be good for you.
How do you survive all of this?
Abal, I make it a point not to look directly at them. If I do that, I will see my own reflection. I have trained myself to stare just over their heads when I speak to them. You asked me how I survive? I took the idea of a person I hate, and I practiced very hard at becoming him.
His problems are over, at least.
Stephen Dardanning, former editor of the Evening Standard, is gone. And with him, a legacy people around here would just as soon forget. I've written my share of obits over the years, but this one's left me with a double-clove hitch in my gut. And it isn't because I've been asked to memorialize a man I've never met. I am effectively replacing him. I am sitting in his office now, reclining in his squeaky old chair. Worst of all, when I asked what his cause of death was, they told me creative differences.
Bells in the morning. Haven't seen a thing.
I like this.
The Tibetan books of the dead recall Dante's infernal romp, swapping the bestial Garion and Cerberus with Tibet's own blood dancers. Such fear is squandered. It is better directed at what an overseer knows is truly fearful. The book proposes to educate its reader in the arts of self-protection, but we are better guarded against presuppositions of a hellish, secret world. An overseer perceives that controlling the line matters more than grasping after transmissions. To correct wrong speech, wrangle the tongue.
You can imagine other huge data sources like all the neuronal files in the brain, which could be encoded into DNA. And again, you could do selective reasoning of that. as needed.
It is broken.
This door will not open with mere elbow grease. The gearbox, it seems, is missing a piece.
Full and fine. Holding steady, sir.
I'll pick this up.
These chains form an X on the door to the crypt. Perhaps we could break them, were the right tool equipped. If you find such an item, then have the girl nab it. Trespass and theft have become quite her habit.
Another religious text that preaches out of its depth. Marx's manifesto declares factory, church, and state alike subordinate to the workers, on whom all depend. This flattery mumbles on through history, ignorant of time and place. Marx, the false prophet, preached to an audience in the thrall of industry, not to those who run the modern service economy, wherein everyone spins information without organization, like spiders on caffeine. Once a carrier holds such uncontrolled information, it loses neutrality and becomes political, sexual, diversional. This is why the overseer must control the line with a hard hand. Only under his true grip can information find a proper place in shaping the proletariat. Marx is obsolete, mere content for the line. Hide this lesser manifesto well.
Should be the death of me. If I had a nickel for every time I said that, I'd be rich. But if I had a nickel for every time I meant it literally, I'd have 5 cents. And if I had a better 6 cents, I'd know to stay the hell away from her at any cost. See, I'm thinking that... Oh, Zager here. I'm thinking that I may have already this up big time. What do I do? What do I do? Look, I didn't come to Metamorphosis to fall in love. Of course, I didn't come here to be a Prizrak either. No. Mireille Prédoux. This one's gonna hurt. Outwardly, she seems cut from the same soiled cloth as Treglazov. Huh. Yeah. Listening to her recite his mantras earlier tonight during some pointless ceremony for the new library, I almost threw up in my mouth. Her blind loyalty reminds me of those pictures of North Koreans forcing their tight smiles past their empty eyes as they stand beside their pants-suited dictator. But there's something going on with her. Substance behind that effortless style. I mean, nobody is that put together. Yeah. Mireille's got some secrets, all right. Well, 2 bits of advice for all you wannabe journalists. 1, everyone's got a story to tell. And 2, follow the money. Well, I followed the money, and it led me to Treglazov. That trail met its demise here in Metamorphosis, so now what? Well, now it's time I followed my own advice. Miss Prédoux. She's got a story to tell, I'm sure of it. God, what if she were here in a similar capacity? Right? A fellow mole digging their way up to the surface, to the truth. That's wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Well, I always was a hopeless romantic. In any case, I'm going to talk to her. So I ought to brush up on my French first.
Because we have the address, we know where it goes back, so once we sequence everything, we're able to reconstruct what the original message that you're encoding or digital information that you were encoding in there.
Yes, Mammoth, I know that. Above.
Yes.
One of the female mirrors is having an issue I think you may be better suited for.
I will be right there.
Why is all of this out?
I'm extracting toxin.
Why?
Because I want to know.
Are you making a weapon?
Why would you say something like that?
I am merely considering who we work for.
You're being paranoid.
Occupational hazard.
It's something.
The irreligious are no better at saving themselves from illusions of holy ghosts, creating new fantasies instead. They hardly rise above their ape ancestors, hands caught in slender-mouthed jars while grasping for truth. They think we evolve towards some high-end point. No, we evolve into our environments, which is the real danger in a digital age. Left to themselves, communities fragment into niche web forums and social media echo chambers. Only an overseer can save them from lapsing into a dark information environment.
All I am saying is if something happens, I hope you rescue your two-legged children before your six-legged ones.
Of course! You're being insane, Abal. Besides, nothing is going to happen to us. You know that. Abal?
Of course.
Say, if my bees die, so do your precious flowers.
The desert rose is renowned for surviving in adverse conditions. I am sure they can live without your colony.
My bees make honey. What do your flowers yield?
Death. The roots are quite toxic, you know.
Therein lies the difference between you and me, Abal. As a hobbyist, I don't delight myself with pain and suffering.
You do not have to. As an occupation, your bees are content to do it for you.
Do you have a research partner?
Not currently.
Good. I have just the person in mind for you. Do you know Dr. Amash?
Never heard of him.
You'll like her.
Her? Her? Yes.
Does it bother you?
Does what bother?
That Dr. Amash is a woman.
Of course not.
Okay.
She's American?
No. Iranian, I think. Dr. Perez, what would you say is the most important consideration in your particular field?
Ethics.
Ethics. Are you ethical, Dr. Perez?
Certainly.
No, you are not. If you were, I wouldn't be here in your office right now. Are you offended?
A little bit.
You are, however, principled. And that is why I am here. Do you know what I am proposing to do in my research facility?
I think I do.
I'm going to ask you again, what is the most important consideration in your particular field?
For me personally, can it be done?
I'll see you Monday, and together we'll find out.
Overseer, how may I help you, sir?
Oh, please don't get up. I am actually looking for Dr. Perez.
I believe he is reading to the mirrors.
Reading? They received that sort of stimulation then?
Only very recently. It is your manifesto.
Our manifesto.
Of course.
Is this yours?
I am sorry I did not inform you that I would be bringing a radio.
It is okay.
I do not use it anymore.
Why is that?
Mammoth. He gets upset. He heard me tell Gnome, Dr. Perez, that the radio waves cut through our brains. They are invisible signals. Mammoth did not like that. And once he has an idea in his head, it is difficult to get rid of it.
I see. I would like you to start using the radio again. But only when Mammoth is around.
Sir?
Yes. Yes, I will watch from that feed, whenever he enters the room.
What is the scientific purpose of this?
You said Dr. Perez was with the mirrors. I think I will go see him now.
Yes, sir.
I will hold on to this.
Are you cold?
I'm okay.
The heat is out. Not just my office, but the entire building.
I'll pace.
Yes, keep the blood flowing.
Oh, these are beautiful.
Thank you.
And they grow right here on the windowsill.
Most times of the year, you see them on the roads. Fields of them, growing freely.
I'm afraid I didn't see much besides snow on the drive-in.
People think this country is all desert. Hot, flat, dry. But we are high up in the mountains.
May I sit?
You are a gifted comparative genomicist. Do you know why I'm here?
To offer me a job.
An opportunity. Did your medical director explain it to you?
Briefly. Encoding.
Precisely. Are you up to the challenge, Dr. Amar?
With all due respect, it is not much of a challenge. A zettabyte may be a lot of data for you, but for us, it is a trifle. At most, we are talking about a gram of synthetic DNA.
I'm not talking about synthetic DNA.
Then where do you want your data stored?
No.
Bar, what is it? Sit down.
I think we killed someone.
What? Stop. Stop this pacing. Sit. About what happened?
Not really. A precal. We drowned him. We must have drowned him in the moat.
Why was a precal in the moat?
I don't know. At first, I thought it was one of ours. Then I was sure a Prizrak had found us out. But it was a precal. A male precal.
Okay, Abba. We have to get him out of there, okay?
I feel so bad for Mama.
Abba, we must leave here.
We can make this go away, right?
And it's worse than that. I heard the transmission.
You did? You know what I have been trying to tell you?
You're right, Abba.
It's the American government.
You're right.
They will put us in jail. They will lock us away forever.
We'll figure something out. But first, we must get the precal out of the moat. We bury him before anyone knows he's missing.
When did life become this?
Dr. Amash says this machine eats DNA. Gross.
Take it or leave it. I'm not offended. But it is a mistake.
It's a very nice tie. But I need to go out in the brass. There's no other choice.
You walk out there like that, and all the public sees is a battleship.
Well, there's no way around it. It's so...
Why, Richard, you seem unhinged. Do you need to lie down?
I get like this sometimes.
Look, it's just a tie. Wear what you like. I won't belabor the point further.
No, it's not that. I'm not a face man. Hate this dog and pony show.
Relax.
Oh, boy.
This is our opportunity to tell our side of things. We've done nothing wrong.
What's my opener?
Just tell them the truth. Here, tell them what you told me the night of the inauguration.
I believe in what this agency has been entrusted to do, right down to my soul.
Soul's good.
To defend our nation, our allies, and our agents abroad from outside threats.
Lose the but excellent. And remember...
Remember what?
Civ lib.
Oh, all right. And to defend our nation while protecting the civil liberties of our citizens.
Good. But Vice Admiral Matthews, what about your vast array of data centers? Those can't strictly be for saving information on other foreign threats. Surely they are used to store evidence on U.S. citizens as well.
Of the data centers on U.S. soil? Absolutely not. We do not hold data on the citizens of the United States there.
Stop. No, I'm impressed. Marjorie will be proud of you.
Oh, that reminds me. I should call her.
After. First, you need to go out there and tell the people how we intend to save them, Mr. Director.
Are you watching the TV?
I am. It would seem my whistleblower made good.
It wasn't her. This guy was a system admin, operating under his own warped sense of justice.
What? What about my plant?
She never made her move.
Well, what the hell is this guy's story?
I don't know, but I'd prefer we had control of all the variables here.
Vice Admiral, you don't need to talk to me about control. Just follow the protocol. Tax evasion, stripper girlfriend. In fact, if there's something you want me to run a search on, I'd be happy.
Don't get carried away. You keep the day-to-day to us. I do wish we had the prefab package with what's-her-name. She came with a strong motive to discredit.
Well, look on the bright side. No one can trace this back to you. Plausible deniability. Now we can hasten our move to Terminus.
I suppose.
Richard, this is the black eye we needed. Let's fumble the follow-up like we discussed and look grossly incompetent doing so. Then we'll go talk to the DOD about outsourcing.
You sound almost flippant.
Where is this noble fool? I want to send him a token of appreciation.
And I'd like to send him up the river on charges of violating the Espionage Act. But he's fled the country.
To what destination?
Russia.
Ah, a spy after my own heart.
What's the matter? Lately, you sound distant.
Probably our new encryption tech.
I don't mean the phone line.
I know what you mean. I'm flat out with Terminus. Data collection is a beguiling Lorelei, Richard. It's keeping all of us very engaged at present.
Let's be clear about something. You signed an oath to collect and store for the clandestine agencies of the U.S. government. That does not empower you to tamper with or exploit any of the information in Terminus, nor does it allow you to play Peeping Tom into the private lives of the American people.
Vice Admiral, we are in business together, in pursuit of a common interest. But do not tell me what to do. I am not an American citizen. Terminus is not U.S. property. You rent from me.
Hey! Calm down. Didn't mean to ruffle your feathers.
We have no feathers to ruffle. 40 years of living in your country left me plucked bare.
Sorry you feel that way. We are in your debt. As a nation, and me, personally.
Don't get soft, Richard. I didn't make your problems go away out of some personal obligation. I just think you're the best man for the job. So go do that job. And leave me alone to do mine.
We could use these to open the door with the chains on the outside.
Who's in here? Hear you. You left these. Don't be so careless. Yes, sir.
While the girl's fearful cries should not go unheeded, the giant has taken the item we needed. So pilfer the pockets of that aimless brute, but be wary of bees as you steal back the loot.
Mark. Oh, Mark. Nothing to see here. We'll see it better in the light of day. Nothing. I thought I saw something. Looks above board. Ready about. We'll change our tack.
I have it.
Interesting. I think so too.
scatters will help reveal the secrets within, where X marks the spot.
These chains are tough.
Behold, it's a tunnel, at least part of one. Someone before us had had enough fun. This crudely dug hole was their means of escape, but it won't do much good in its current shape. The water is high where it needs to be low. Let's find the equipment to stifle its flow.
I like this. It fits. The door is opening. The garden is through this gate.
Very long thing. You can recover DNA over thousands of years. And second, it's a very dense storage information source.
Oh, it's something. An old tape.
The door to the labs is buttoned up tight. It requires an eye scan, but not with our sight. The giant could open it were he so persuaded, but to ask him outright would be rather ill-fated. Perhaps we can trick him to letting us through by making him think it's a task he must do. Have the girl scan any data you find. The audio from it can then be combined to a simple command using only his voice. When he hears it played back, he won't have a choice.
Stop! What are you doing? The filter is not in the pond. It is connected to the old cistern.
Yes, sir.
Climb out of there.
It is cold.
Yes, and full of bacteria, too. Go change your clothes first. Do you have clean clothes?
Yes, sir.
Where are they?
In the labs.
Okay, then. Go put them on. We don't want you to catch ill.
No, sir. We do not want to catch ill. Yes, sir.
What did I just say?
Bring the bench to you.
Correct. I need you to prop the door open with it. Carry it to the door. Don't drag it.
You don't listen. He needs you to carry it to the door. Yes, sir. Oh, the stench.
It's okay. This is why we need to keep the door open for a while.
It's death.
It is not. It's just tissue that went bad. One of the refrigeration units stopped working.
A mirror broke?
No, listen to me. Some tissue has decomposed. That's all. It happens.
We don't want to be here.
Then go back outside and get some fresh air, okay? Both of you. I will take care of this.
They need water to grow.
They do. And food. And what else?
Love.
Who told you they need love?
The captain said.
Are we talking about the roses or the mirrors?
The captain said everything needs love to grow.
Mammoth, do you think the captain loves you?
He loves me the most. That's why I grow more tall than everyone else. Such pretty branches. Don't touch it. No, sir, I won't.
their god?
They do.
The mirrors?
The globals.
Oh, the fireflies. I suppose you are right.
They fly around it, but they won't touch it.
This is true. They revere it.
Yes, sir. They revere it.
Mammoth, do you have a god?
Yes, sir.
You do? Who's your god?
The captain. Is it poison?
No, Mammoth. This one is non-toxic. But you must be careful, or you'll break its limbs off.
You are breaking its limbs.
I am making it more beautiful.
Is it hurting?
No. Plants do not feel pain.
Then I want to help make it be more beautiful too.
But you could kill it. Just because something does not feel pain does not mean it cannot die. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Well done, old friend. There's plenty to use. Let's string it together and finish this ruse. This giant possesses dual personalities, and one of them lords over these principalities. Let's talk to the half that seems in command and make him submit to a quick retinal scan.
Zager here. You know, the more time I spend around the Mentor, the more I'm reminded of something the librarian said when I first met him. He was quoting Aristotle, and he said to me, "Youth is easily deceived because it's quick to hope." Well, not just youth. Anyone who's never pet a mean dog is quick to hope. Mireille's one of these types. Naive. Sheltered. She believes in the Overseer's Republic. And see, the problem is, sooner or later, he's gonna turn on her. Sooner or later, he's gonna snap at her. I feel like a sack of lying to Mireille. I want to tell her who I am, you know, who I really am. But she's just not ready to hear the truth, not yet. I don't know. Better to stay the course and let the Overseer bite her. He'll come away with part of her hand, but she will come away with a new understanding of human nature. Mireille needs a glimpse of the real Treglazov. It needs to come from him. I can't try to persuade her. I told her what I was, what I did in a past life, my time in the army, my work as a journalist, my stints in the battlefield, and she just sees the romance in it. She sees romance everywhere she looks. And that's a real problem, too. She had a life back there. Archaeology? No, anthropology? I should learn to listen better. The point is, she studied the human past to learn more about the human present, but she missed the point. Something bad's gonna have to happen. Something bad has to happen in this place before she'll finally get it. I don't want her to think we're all bad. It's not what I believe. Maybe I used to. Maybe that's what Derringer believes. But Mireille believes we're all good. And that's just as wrong-headed and twice as useless. The fact is this, kids. People aren't good or bad. People are just scared. Always were and always will be. I'm scared. Scared Mireille's not going to love me when I tell her who I really am. And the overseer's scared. He's a rabid dog who knows he could be put down at any point. I mean, you bite one too many mailmen, society's got no choice but to euthanize. As much as it hurts to say it, I hope he turns on Mireille soon. It'll be best for everyone.
I will hold on to this.
They say the Book of Mormon was spiritually revealed to Joseph Smith. I would sooner trust a demon over those who claim to follow an American settler. However, he is only due limited credit for the religion that resulted from his prophecy. Prophets are like inventors. No one individual deserves credit, though our history books overflow with shysters who managed to clutch credit for an idea or two, as they rightly went to their graves. A meager fortune, I assure you. An overseer cares for what and who fate has given him, over against the claims of books like this that keep the lie of the individual prophet alive.
Playback audio. In the correct order now. To trick the giant.
Such pretty branches. Don't touch it! No, sir, I won't.
Let us go in for the steel.
We'll hang you from the yardarm! She's broken. Now deep six the body.
We now can confirm what I had been fearing. This giant was born with exceptional hearing. The girl must walk slowly when he is around, or he will most surely pick up on the sound.
What did you call me? Due for another trimming. Open the lab's door. Or I will tell the captain. You heard the man. Open the door. Yes, sir. Opening the door for you now, Captain. Tricked us.
He's trying to get in.
Open this door. I'm trying to... Not you, the mirror. Why don't you type in the pin code? It's too late. You broke it.
Mammoth broke the door. It's something.
Hello? Hello? Who is it? Richard? Triglazoff?
When I look at them, all I see is their ugliness.
Hang on. I'm gonna take this in the study. Hang up this phone in a minute, would you, dear?
What time is it?
About 3 in the morning.
Who is this?
I got it.
Is it safe?
Well, it's... What?
Is someone else listening? Who was that?
My wife. You are calling me at my home. Do you know that?
I can't stand them.
Who?
All of them. The ones we mean to save. They commit the most horrible transgressions behind a soft veil of anonymity. They peddle their wares in a tumorous underbelly swollen by establishment hate and pornographic home movies. Oh, God, they're animals, Richard.
Have you been drinking?
I want to get back to the principles that make us good. But what exactly are we saving?
If we're talking about what I think we're talking about, then We take the bad with the good.
I haven't seen any good in it tonight.
Stay out of it then. It's not yours to be poking around in anyway. Leave that to the analysts I've hired.
Oh, I've lost my resolve, Richard. I've lost it. God damn them all.
You need sleep. You won't remember this in the morning. Go to bed.
I can't look at them anymore. Any of them. Walking reminders of how crushing and animalistic it all is. I saw my children today, and I couldn't look them in the eyes.
I wasn't aware you had any kids. Are we still talking about Terminus?
They don't even realize the ugliness they carry around inside of them. Their footsteps sully the halls of my home.
Who? My staff? What the hell have they done?
Richard,
I'm here.
do you believe in God?
Yes.
I knew it.
Vice Admiral Matthews speaking.
Congratulations are in order.
For what?
Your new appointment.
Nothing's been confirmed yet. In fact, don't get your hopes up. I'm at best the dark horse candidate. Hold on, Mr. Treglazov. I have another call coming in. Vice Admiral Matthews? Yes? Thank you, sir. No, thank you. Yes, sir. I will. I absolutely will. Goodbye, sir. That was the committee chairman. I'm the agency's new director.
Of course you are, Richard. That's why I called you. Congratulations, good man.
Yes, but how did you... Never mind.
When did they need you back at Fort Meade? Oh, sounds like you have another call coming in.
No, I'm good. You must be clairvoyant. Now I do have another call.
And I'll leave you to it.
Good day, Vice Admiral.
Strange. Vice Admiral Matthews speaking.
Please do not touch the observation window.
Look at him. Uncoded and not a care in the world. That one there looks kind of slow.
Sir, please.
A lot of them, actually.
Nonsense. They're every bit as capable as the precals.
Well, that's not saying much. Do they just sleep all the time?
They sleep a lot, yes.
Must be nice.
How may I help you exactly?
You seen a valve map lying around?
What is that?
Irrigation schematic. The water level readings in Terminus have been unusual lately. Know anything about it?
Why would I know anything about Terminus?
We all drink from the same river, Doctor.
There were many boxes and folders in the office when I moved in. If I see it, I will leave it here for you.
Oh, that's very neighborly of you.
Mr. Derringer.
Relax, I'm leaving. Let you get back to making babies with Dr. Amash.
This map is a godsend which plainly displays the locations of valves and pipes in the maze. The valves and the pipes are the method to funnel the water away from that crudely dug tunnel. Egad, I must say this gets more exciting when you see that this map as well contains writing. A scrawl in the corner appears to consist of a pin code we need but had previously missed. Head back to the graveyard and then to the maze, but watch out for that brute who would cause us delays.
Disappointed.
Are you the captain?
Oh, I don't know what the hell that is. It is raining.
We cannot venture out in the rain.
What? Why not? A cloudy mirror shows us nothing.
Okay. Does anyone in here not have brain damage?
I do not.
Put your hand down. Okay, want to see the captain?
I truly do.
He's in the woods. That way. One. All right, kids. You see what she's doing? Follow her. Go. Go. What a nightmare.
Good morning. Did everyone have a restful sleep? 257P. Why are you still in bed?
I had a dream.
That is impossible.
I had a bad dream.
Tell me.
257P. Do not speak again. Dr. Amash, please see me in the labs. Thank you.
Tell me.
We were all of us at the bottom of a big hill. And you and Dr. Perez, you were standing at the top of the hill. You were standing beside a giant rock.
Dr. Amash, in the labs now.
Go on.
And Dr. Pratt told us to look the other way. And I heard you say to him, push the rock.
Above.
And the
Get
last
out
thing
of
I
there.
heard was the rock rolling toward us to
257P.
crush us all.
Dr. Amash.
I could never do that to you.
Get out of there right now.
The map of the maze. A blueprint for victory.
How do I look?
Not bad for a dead man.
What'd I miss?
Plenty.
I'm sorry about earlier. Does it hurt?
That's fine.
It had to look real.
I said it's fine. I'm used to you being a pain in the neck. What took you so long getting back here?
I had to liberate a few of the sheep along the way.
I wish you wouldn't do that sort of thing, Daniel. Those sheep, as you put it, they're not what you think.
Doesn't matter. The more the merrier. That's chaos, my dear. The hell is that?
That would be the shepherd, probably looking for his flock.
Forget that. What about Treglazov?
What about him?
Is he onto you?
He demoted me. You're no longer in charge of the arrival.
The old man's losing his mind.
Among other things. What about his men?
You mean my men? They're trick coins. When it's time to flip them, they'll land on our side.
You're pretty sure of yourself. We should go.
Whoa, 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 why wouldn't I be? You say what you want, but my methods, they get results.
Your methods will get us all killed.
Oh, here it comes. Let's have it, Murray. Come on, let's have it.
5 eyes are better than 4. Yes, you are right.
We can argue about this later.
No, no, no. Say what you really think. You hate my plan.
What plan? A plan involves planning.
We hear you. Where are you?
You just don't want to admit that I've achieved more in 24 hours going my way than you've been able to pull off in half a year in this place.
We're gonna find you!
You want your phone back? Now's your chance.
Who made this mess? You did! No, sir, I did not. The captain would want to know about this.
Useless. We have to find another way out of here.
Time and tide waits for no man.
tape.
Zager here. Got a hot date tonight. I know. When you're pretending to be someone you're not, it's probably not a good idea to draw undue attention by engaging in a forbidden tryst in the most monitored facility on Earth. Then again, I kind of ran out of good ideas years ago, and yet the bad ones keep pouring out of me like a busted water main. I get swept up, but I've yet to get swept away. The other day, I decided to ask Mireille out for a night on the town. Of course, the concept of a Prizrak dating an elite is absurd on its pixelated face, but so far there's been no bawling out from anyone in uniform. As you can imagine, even under ideal conditions, romancing your co-worker in Metamorphosis is a bit of a challenge. I can tally the number of date night activities on my middle finger, and the closest thing to make out point is Maddie Sade's office, if Derringer's to be believed. But I like to think that we find a way to have fun around here. So, for my evening with Ms. Prideaux, I've chosen the classic dinner and a movie. And Mireille has insisted on picking the restaurant, but as there are no restaurants in Metamorphosis, she suggested the overseer's private dining hall. Apparently Treglazov is out of town this week on official state business, which can only mean he's out greasing the palms of foreign dignitaries while greasing the wheels of injustice. So, we look forward to a lovely candlelit dinner amongst a bunch of creepy portraits of stone-faced citizens beneath the glow of even creepier surveillance cameras. Which brings me to the movie portion of my night. Once we've stuffed ourselves good and plenty, we'll retire to the nearest security monitoring wing to erase all recorded videos of us from the dining hall. I know what you're thinking. This whole outing sounds more up than a soup sandwich, which is probably what we'll end up eating since she's relying on me to do the cooking. But listen here, if you're lucky enough to find love inside of Metamorphosis, you don't complain. And you know me. I never complain. This is Zager saying, wish me luck.
Full and by. Holding steady, sir. We're gonna get you.
It's not stealing if nobody wants it, right? I guess they're waiting for someone new to die.
Whose grave is this?
Don't ask questions.
Another broken mirror?
What did I say? Just keep digging. I will be back.
You asked too many questions. Yes, sir, you are right. The captain hears the question you didn't ask.
Who are you talking to, Mama?
No one, sir.
Stop digging. I said stop. Did something happen to a mirror?
Did it?
Did you break another mirror?
No, sir, I did not. Maybe I did. No, I surely did not.
Climb out of there. Get up.
I didn't tell you to stop digging.
But I...
Killed another one?
No, sir, I did not.
Calm down, both of you. It's for Octavo.
The librarian. He's dead?
He will be.
We all die someday. Except for the captain.
Shut up!
Limited by our storage capabilities. So, for example, if we could store everything, we wouldn't be throwing out data. We wouldn't be writing on top of it. We're using disks and tape drives.
About. We'll change our tack.
John's Gospel celebrates the Logos, God's inner identity. Yet the translation of this, as God's Word, has led to a sloppy veneration of the Bible by those who take the word literally. Content requires context. And as this book shows, we divorce the two every day, as though it were a reflex. Broadcasters peddle sacrilege as they blindly profane whatever they try to confess. This book fails its own ends.
Map of the maze, I can clearly discern there are 4 valves the girl is required to turn. Each valve she releases will help to control the level of water that's flooded the hole. Once she has done this, then head to the station, reset the pump, and I'll take a vacation.
If we could store, say, video information over a broad set of the Earth, and then just store it, archive it, until something really good or really bad has occurred to that.
I will fit through that. That must be how the smelly man got to the surface.
Prizrak, halt. Where's the fight? Loyalist, huh?
Oh, yes, sir.
Don't worry. He doesn't leave until everyone gets their copy signed.
Who doesn't?
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Come on. You got your manifesto with you, right?
Actually,
Come forward. Hello, Prizrak. Who am I making this out to? Scarborough? Here you are. Watch your step.
Derringer. All right, that's it. No more autographs for the day. Sorry, Loyalist. Guess I lied.
That's right. Somehow I'll get over it.
Hey, whoa. Come back here. Listen up. I'm having a new chair delivered tomorrow. I need you to put it together for me in my office. Can you do that?
Yeah. You bet.
Hello? It stinks in here. This is everything. This is tunnels. A way through. A way out. Fitting as all good revolutions start underground. Dear reader, please sit down. This whole place, this facility. Oh my God. We're on a. Oh no.
That does not look correct, Maggie. You have your wires crossed. This one goes here, that one goes there.
Don't slit my throat, man.
Don't tell me what to do. Without this collar, you can't get back in your own room.
So? I don't want to. I don't ever want to again.
There you go. And adios, metamorphosis necktie.
I feel weird.
Yeah, separation anxiety. It'll pass. You ready?
I guess so. Honestly, I don't want to leave.
You tell me.
No, what I mean is, I want to stay and fight. With you.
No, you need to escape while you have the chance. I have the element of surprise on my side. You don't.
What do you mean?
There's value in people thinking you're dead. Do you know what a martyr is?
I don't think so.
Look, when you get to the surface, you do as I told you. You find the boat, you leave.
Where do I go?
Any direction away from here.
Look, there's a girl I care about. I can't go without her. You wouldn't understand.
Believe me, kid. I understand better than you think.
the Bhagavad Gita, a spiritual liberation straight-jacketed into an allegory of war, helped nurture Mahatma Gandhi, a man remembered best for peace. But his peace led only to assassination. We should beware falling prey to his logical end. The Overseer understands the accidental power of language to sculpt a worldview. He governs the lines of communication to ensure that wasteful allegories do not confuse the Mannings and Snowdens of our age into thinking that their wars cultivate anyone's peace.
I feel like we're cheating. Like I'm steering a ship. The captain does not let us use cut-throughs. Tape. I'm not so sure. I feel like we're cheating.
want you to stay calm. I'm going to show you something, but I want you to stay calm and do not react for the cameras.
What is that, a ball? A ball, stop. Put that down.
Do not be afraid, Gnome. There is plenty here. The toxin works quickly. There would be almost no pain.
This is what you have in mind? I thought you said you could never bear another broken mirror.
It is not for them.
No. A ball, no. It is against my religion.
Mine too. But I will not kill another to ensure my freedom. And
I will not kill myself to achieve the same purpose.
Then we are at an impasse.
It would appear so.
As a scientist, I refuse to accept that. Think with me.
There is no high road here. There are only 2 low roads.
Then we dig a tunnel.
Time to spin the wheel. One of the smelly one's tapes.
Who gives a rat's Well, a rat for one. You know, I knew when I snuck in here that I'd have to surrender all freedoms and sever any notion of privacy. I'm actually recording this tape from inside a bathroom. Meanwhile, Derringer and his team of bootlicking loyalists are making a sweep of our barracks. See, this rat f***ed up and left his cheese sitting out last night for some of the other Prizrak to nibble on. I'm not usually so careless, but I wrote up my metamorphosis exit strategy for when I have enough evidence to take down Treglazov, and then I left it in the break room. I left it in the break room. I'm so close. I'm so close. I found the smoking gun. I got enough dirt to fill the Grand Canyon, and I was smart enough to keep my name off of all of it. But this rat of yours was just dumb enough to capture the attention of a cat named Derringer. So now I'm in the toilet, planning my next move. It's kind of fitting in a way. Tonight, I reveal my true identity. Tonight, Mireille will hear the gospel according to Zager. I believe I can trust her. That's no easy thing for me to say. I trust others the way a scarecrow trusts a kid with a book of matches, but I'm telling her my plan. There's a boat off this rock, and I'm taking it, along with all the evidence I've collected so far. With any luck, she'll come with me. And one day, I'm sure we'll live unhappily ever after, drunk on a beach in Belize. But first, I've got a job to do. As a wise man once put it, business before pleasure, but both in equal measure. This is Zager, clocking in for one last shift. Hey.
Can't this wait?
You bothered?
Worried.
Let's not start this off on the wrong foot.
You have 2 wrong feet.
Oh, okay. Let's not start this off with audible disdain.
This puts me in jeopardy. I am not to fraternize with Prizrak.
I get it. That's why I wanted to talk to you. I'm not a Prizrak.
Really, Daniel, I have to go.
Listen to me. I'm a journalist.
What are you talking about?
I'm a journalist named Daniel Zager. I joined this facility to investigate it, not to follow its lead. I'm not a zealot to any ideology besides the truth.
You're a spy.
Not exactly. I'm an investigative journalist, and I've had Treglazov in the crosshairs for a long time now.
The headmaster.
Bad news.
Please, Mac!
May, for sake!
Don't touch me!
May!
Please, Mac!
Don't do this!
Title. God damn it! Please, Mac!
Like I'm steering a ship.
This book will cut you. The Book of Revelation comes off as magical, yet is mere political subterfuge hidden beneath coded imagery. It convinces each Christian generation that they will be the last to endure suffering on earth, and the first lifted into the mystery of God. This one's a survivor. No amount of historical research can deflate those swollen with its lovely lies. The appearance of intricate mystery is an absolute threat to the Republique. Whether it is revelation, oracle doors, or the lids of the Ciborium and Luna, anything that grants an aura of power beyond the Overseer's final hand must be despoiled and shown in light of its shriveled power to bear truth.
The captain does not let us use cut-throughs.
I cannot do this, Lord.
We do not have to.
What other choice is there?
Mammoth can carry out the directive.
No, that is even worse somehow.
We can leave.
We are trapped. As sure as the mirrors are trapped here, so are we.
Maybe not. There is a free-fall lifeboat. Many of them on the other side.
We would never make it out of the garden.
We might.
And the mirrors. There would not be enough room for them.
This is true. But we could escape. We just need a distraction.
It would have to be extreme.
Yes. We let Mammoth carry out 95.
No. No, I cannot.
And as you said, we are trapped.
Time to spin the wheel.
Imagine very inexpensive biological cameras that could encode it into DNA, and you could and have very exhaustive archives of this that would only infrequently be accessed.
Boy, get out of there! What are you doing in there? Mama, do not raise the water.
But Dr. Perret said...
There's somebody in the moat.
A mirror?
It looks like it. Stay there.
We will stay here. We should not tell the captain this. They would not be pleased.
Mamet? Mamet, what are you doing?
We are waiting.
Mamet, what did I tell you to do? Flood the moat.
But sir, Dr. Amash says there's a mirror in the moat.
There is no mirror there, Mamet. I just did a head count. Raise the water.
But sir...
Mamet!
Yes, sir. No, you are right.
I'll pick this up. It is working!
The pump is reset. Your work here is finished. By now I would trust that the water's diminished. Return to the tunnel so the girl may escape. As always, look out for that monstrous ape.
The Torah's 5 books of Moses are a crossroads where the 3 great monotheisms meet. It is appropriate, then, that historical research suggests that Moses himself was a composite figure, one to whom the myths of many leaders have stuck. We need markers, names for the non-human. We call gravity Newton, relativity Einstein, and the leaders of Israel, Moses. The weak need symbols to fumble through their lives. The overseer must differentiate signal from sign, must know that Moses is one man made of many. He is responsible for protecting those weak in spirit from their own lust for cult.
This is Quinn Derringer, Chief of Prisrac. Who exactly is in charge up there? Dr. Amash? Dr. Peretz? Someone has drained the cooling pool around Terminus. I don't know how this went down, but it couldn't have been an accident. It was sabotage. There's no way one of your mirrors did it. And I'll bet my life it wasn't that big lummox who argues with himself. This one took some brains. Frankly, that leaves one of you two, Dr. Amash and Dr. Peretz. Since you're already up there, you may as well go ahead and dig your own graves, because under Article 17 of the New Metamorphosis Decree, anything that threatens the daily operations of Terminus is considered high treason. disloyalty to the office of the Overseer, and therefore punishable by death.
If we could store, say, video information over a broad set of the Earth, and then just store it, archive it, until something really good or really bad has occurred to that.
I will fit through that.
Well then, old friend, it's the end of the line. This evening for me was simply divine. Despite the bad luck and inclement weather, I'd say we certainly worked well together. But all things must pass before they conclude. Even death is not more than a brief interlude. This moment has happened before, I am sure, for reincarnation is mortality's cure. Go now, old friend, by the light of the moon. I am sorry to see you leaving so soon.
Stop there. Shh. They may have followed you. They may be behind you right now.
I do not see them.
Good morning, Overseer.
Yes, good morning indeed, Conrad. There's a broken mirror in the east passageway. Someone needs to sweep it up.
Of course, sir. I'll see to it.